Today we could take a massive step towards winning the Premier League. 4 points clear at the top. However, City will still have a game in hand on us after we've played this game against Wolves. But should we win it at Molineux, we will go 7 points clear. City have drawn back-to-back games. We have, for the first time in forever, won back-to-back games. We haven't done that since before the first Bayern leg. It's been ages since we've won back-to-back games. Wolves next. Bournemouth after that, and then Forest away. We might get, depending on what City do, a lot closer to the title in today's episode. This may end up being the season finale if results go our way. I don't expect them to, so don't expect this to be the season finale. But fingers crossed, we can go a lot closer. But evidently, they've got a lot of players that are unfit here, so we're going to try and make sure that they have some better players involved. Although, it doesn't look like they have any better players that could be involved. Alvaro, the best goalkeeper that they haven't selected. Cortez is tired. And, well, they don't have any other centre-backs. They have a 67 rated Shea Molera, and that's it. Well, I think that's kind of your lot, Wolves, to be honest. We'll put Valverde in there, but that's your lot, lads. Sorry. I'm going to be at full strength. Off we go. To the East Midlands again. Actually, no. To the West Midlands this time. Wolves. Hoover. Stone. Camavinga is there. And Soria. You see the back five just stood there. Mbappe's looking to break beyond and has done so really nicely. Try and get this back to Soria, but Ruben Vinagre defending exceptionally well. And Joao Pedro has to hold up and wait for support. Pedro Neto looking to get beyond me. Elijah Stone can't get there. Joao Pedro spins one way then the other. And Kunku, I wonder where he's going to go. He's going to have to go left, isn't he? Can't not. Neto to Ait Nouri. Stood up. Can I get to that? No. And the header, well held by Hübner. Defender goes to the ground. Crumbles underneath it. Nkapie very nearly cost me a goal there. Camavinga out to McCallum and will try and build again. Down the line to Soria. Nkapie. Chapman is with me, but he's just stood there. And they're just tugging at Mbappe's shirt. So I'll just have the shot. I am going to get the free kick. And it's in a great position. Dear Soria. Well, actually, can Chapman take free kicks? Does it say Chapman can take? No, he's got rubbish power, hasn't he? Dear Soria. Bury this, please, mate. Come on. Got to go in. It has. Soria buries it. Cambridge 1, Wolves 0. Didn't actually get to see the ball cross the line because weirdly, as the camera changed, it zoomed in on Soria there for the celebration. So we'll wait for the replay to show you the free kick. Over the wall. If they jump, they keep that out. It's the shot power that's beating the keeper there. That's why Soria took it, not Chapman. Because the shot power is what makes the difference in scenarios like that. He very nearly got to it as well, the keeper. Oh! That's got to be a broken jaw. You can see his neck crumble as his face hit the post there. Hopefully the keeper's all right. Pablo Soria scored 5 goals in 31 games now in the Premier League. And that one gives us a 1-0 lead at Molineux. I do love scoring free kicks. Gordon. Mbappe. Gordon got nailed there and the referee didn't even blink. Go out wide. And Soria. Chapman. Mbappe. Here's Gordon. Ooh! That's a dirty finish from Cade Gordon. A goal from each winger so far today. Watch that again. Wow. I thought to myself, I don't really have any other options, so I'm just going to power up an effort. Right. I don't know why the advertising hoarding says FIFA 21 on it. FIFA Online 4, and then it says FIFA 21 Wolves Esports. I need to update your advertising hoardings at Molineux. We're nearly at FIFA 23, let alone FIFA 21. The scoreline in the minute reads 2-0. It's Cade Gordon's 10th goal of the season as well, so a nice way to mark a milestone with a cracking finish. You see Soria begging for it on the far side, but that is a hell of a challenge from behind. And Pedro Neto wins it back. He's on a yellow. I think it was Neto that put that challenge in. He is on a yellow card, so it's perhaps a bit brave. or stupid to go for that challenge in that situation. No, you know what? I'm not going to make any changes. Let's just see this game out. Nicely into Valverde. And João Pedro. And Hubner knocked off his feet but makes the save. They're making a change. Pedro Neto picking the ball up and putting it down again. Soyuncu going off and Harry Birtwhistle coming on. The 71 rated defender. That's not going to help you, Wolves, I don't think. Pretty sure that's not going to help you get back into this game. Although we might get an assist or at least be involved in a move that leads to a Wolves goal. João Pedro buries it 2-1. It's not over yet. 15 to go. Wolves trying to get themselves back in it. Don't know what they're fighting for. Actually, no, they were like 6th in the table, weren't they? So they do actually have quite a bit on the line here, Wolverhampton Wanderers, at this late stage in the league season. How close they are to the top 4, I don't know. But they are having a handy year. Although given the nature of some of the players they've got with Christopher Nkunku and Federico Valverde and Renato Sanchez, they should be having a year like this, to be fair. Pedro Neto offside. Maybe they should be challenging slightly higher up. Although they don't have the quality everywhere, like someone like Brighton does, for example. It's definitely a new era, isn't it, in the Premier League at this stage with teams like Manchester United and Liverpool. Oh, what a save. What a save. Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, just nowhere near the top reaches of the game. Actually, I think Liverpool might be... No, Liverpool aren't third. Brighton were third. Liverpool might be 4th. But it's Brighton in 3rd, showing the rest of them how it's done with a great team. We've shown Wolves how it's done here. It is going to be 3 straight wins for us in the Premier League for the first time since Christmas-ish. Certainly since about February. Valverde to Cortez. But that will be game. Time's gone. A 2-1 win away from home at Molineux puts us one large step closer to a Premier League title. We're 7 points clear at the top. And now, between this game and the next, Manchester City play their game in hand, I'm pretty sure. So we shall find out and see if they're going to close that gap. We've got 2 weeks till we play Bournemouth. City have their game in hand on the 26th, I think. I'm just going to advance all the way towards Bournemouth and we'll see what the league table looks like when we get there. Please tell me City have dropped more points. They have not. They won their game in hand. They've closed it from 7 to 4. But with 5 games to go, the title is close. Bournemouth with Lautaro Morales in goal. Enrique at right back. Teze, Kabak and a 94 rated Teddy Coles is still here. Probably because no side can afford to buy him. He's that highly valued. Lavia at CDM with Manu Molanes and Håkan Evjen at centre mid alongside him, or Cam alongside him. David Costa on the right, Jamie Laverling on the left, and Myron Bawadu up top. I'm actually giving Avdic a start because, well, Mbappe's not been miraculous, has he? He's been good, but he's not necessarily been a step up. So I thought, bollocks to it. Let's give Avdic a game. I haven't rotated much in the recent games at all. Mainly because I just wanted my best team out at any given moment to try and give me the best chance of winning, especially when we were in that dud run. But hopefully we are out of said dud run. We can start to give some fringe players games again. Avdic will have the opportunity to try and impress today. And who knows, he might end the season as our #1 striker. That's a terrible ball by McCallum, though. And Tezzy will deal with it. Costa played in over the top. Controls it nicely. And back to Enrique. Costa squeezed that away well. I mean, it was worth a go by Laveling, but didn't really fancy his chances from such an acute angle with the keeper just stood there at his near post. We have occasionally conceded a goal in similar circumstances where you do ask questions of keeps, but Hubner is reliable enough to not really flounder there. Stone will just knock this to Avdic. There's Soria. Let's go back to Avdic. Avdic with some space. Oh. That was your chance, mate, to say screw you, Mbappe. Mbappe's not worried at all after that. McCallum down the line to Soria. Chapman is there. I'll just try and lift this and find him. It's going to fall for Camavinga, who's won that header well enough to find Stone. Avdic. Good footwork. Soria. Chapman. Stone. Good footwork from him. And the shot is well saved by Morales. Was on his weaker side, so not a glaringly obvious chance. Chapman tries to win that header. He's now crawling towards the ball. I'm sure he used an arm there. Avdic. Oh, he wound up for that, didn't he? Took ages to actually swing the right boot at it. No goal yet. Teddy Coles. Down the line to Laverling. Back to Teddy Coles. Boos ring out around the Abbey Stadium for Teddy Coles. Nice interception by McCallum. Whoa! Jesus Christ, that was like the Sol Campbell meme. That slide tackle. It just didn't seem to want to stop. In stoppage time at the end of the first half, Bournemouth take a 1-0 lead. Great effort from Costa off the post. I'm still reeling from that challenge. He just went for it. It's a good finish. Bournemouth have managed to get themselves a 1-0 lead here. That's not part of the script. Throw quickly to Stone. They've changed their striker. They brought on Sasha Kalajic. Deary me. They brought on Sasha Kalajic up top. The big man. But we've brought on the big man in reputation rather than stature. Gordon looking for Chapman. Just work the space. It's not quite going to work. Mbappe's there. I tried to take it first time. He just seemed to refuse to want to do that. Camavinga, Chapman, he's got the space. Oh, it's still blocked. Ref, penalty given. No questions about that. Chapman failed. He's come across applauding the referee. Yes, ref, good decision. And that is the correct decision. He gets the block in and then, well, he just wipes me out. There's no two ways about that. Kylian Mbappe off the bench to take the pen. I should maybe give it to Chapman for winning it, but... Oh, the keeper saves it with his feet to make it 1-1. We've missed the penalty. And there's only 20 minutes left. Maybe I should have given it to Chapman. Although, I mean, I aimed that top left. And it went very low for the keeper to save that with his feet. God, they love a slide tackle, don't they, Bournemouth? Jesus Christ. They really love a slide tackle. That's a second yellow for Jamie Laverling. And a straight red card for him. Or not straight red card, but a red card for him on the back of the second booking. And Bournemouth are down to 10 men. Well, they've got a lead to defend. They're now without one of their forward players, which shouldn't really affect them too much defensively. But it's certainly not going to help when it comes to putting men behind the ball. But they had enough men behind the ball to stop that attack. And we stay 1-0 down. A missed penalty and a red card in the same highlight. But no goal for Cambridge United. This is going to make it a little bit more nervy at the end of the season than perhaps we were hoping it would be. Unless we're able to find an equaliser. David Costa. Deary me, you know, he scored a worldie of a second, let alone an equaliser. Hoffman into Stone. Run then, thank you. Oh my God. Took forever to run. Here comes Teddy Coles. David Costa. Oh, it's opened up brilliantly. Hubner makes the save, but it's Bournemouth that look more likely to score the next goal at the moment. Down to 10 men and having me pinned in my own box. Costa off. Morlanes will take the corner. It's Anthony that's on. Flicked away. Can Camavinga get to that? He can't. It's going to drop to Tezzi, the centre-back. He finds Kalajic, who draws another save out of Hubner. Well, they're going to look for the number 21, surely, from these corners. No, they're not. Mbappe will get up to that and clear it away. Can Camavinga get to that first? He might do. He won't. It's a lovely turn by Lavia. It needed to be absolutely perfect from him, and was. Now Kalajic into Morlanes. Good block. Come on. I need to score on this counter-attack. Otherwise, we're going to lose here at home against Bournemouth. Chapman needs to get up. He's got Stone. Mbappe. Mbappe! That's what Avdic didn't do. He might have missed the penalty, but he's going to get the goal that seals a point. We should have won, but we've done enough to earn ourselves a single point and keep the tally ticking over to keep us away from City. It's an important goal, that. Really important goal. Frustrating game that we absolutely should have won, but to get a point rather than lose is going to hopefully allow us the opportunity to be still a little bit more comfortable at the top. What's goal difference looking like at this stage? It's in City's favour now. So if we draw and they win, they'll go top on goal difference. So we have to make sure we get dubs now. No more slip-ups are allowed. Up next for us, Forest. Away from home against the side that will be the next English side that we manage in this save. We're just a couple of days away now from the return of the Barcelona save for one financial freedom season. And then it'll be Nottingham Forest that we get cracking with. In goal for them, the only keeper that they have, 68 rated Gavin Hargest. At right back, Salvador Salazar, Joe Worrell, who's retiring at the end of this season, alongside Scott McKenna and Lorenzo Pirola, with Finn Back at left back. Lamine Fomba and Stefan Eustachio at centre mid. Nordat on the right, Maiton on the left, and Koutsias at striker. I certainly hope Forest don't make us really upset today and make us not want to do the save with them in a couple of weeks' time. Please, Reds, let me get a comfortable victory. Please let me get a comfortable victory. I promise I'll try and win you the Champions League if you let me get a win here. Soria spins, accelerates, angles tight. Keeper makes the save against the 68 rated. It's going to be a case of trying to pepper the goals with shots, But I said this to chat as we were on the way in. What are the chances that the 68 rated goalkeeper keeps a bloody clean sheet? Eustachio. Koutsias somehow gets past Hoffman there. Maiton with the turn. Back to Finn Back. And Maiton again picked off by Camavinga. And Chapman will come away. All the way out wide looking for the left back. Then all the way down the line looking for Soria. And in we go. Mbappe. Chapman. Oh, good save. Good save. Fair play. Good save. Delivered. Up we go. Incapie. Oh, brilliant save again. 68 rated. Hope we're not screaming that at the end of the game. Cade Gordon trying to knock that to Soria. Just wouldn't actually jump for it. Hoffman gets up for that though. Soria to Camavinga. Through to Mbappe. Quickly for Chapman, who spins his man. And can't keep them all out, can you, pal? 1-0 Cambridge United. Thank you very much. Georgie boy back on the score sheet again. Incapie. Forward to Chapman. Mbappe. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so bad. It's got like 99 short passing, apparently. Here's Nordat. Back to Fomba. And McKenna. We've played against Forest so many times in this save. With them being at championship level, of course, when we were there too. We've arguably played against sides like Forest and West Bromwich Albion and Bournemouth more often than we have any other teams in this save. With the nature of our journey to get to Premier League level. Looking from Mbappe here onto Stone. Soria. Well blocked. Well blocked. Everton now 1-0 down. Away from... No, at home even against Arsenal. Look for Chapman, who's in again. Took 10 years to actually recognise that the ball was next to him. By which point, the keeper had closed him down. We'll get that across into the middle to Stone. Then to Cade Gordon. Out of his feet. Go in! Oh, roof of the net only. Alex Maiton. It's opened up for them here. Koutsias. Whoa! Well, that's the only chance really they've had in the first half. And for the home fans, wasn't really worth waiting for. We're going to lead by a 1-0 at the break. Fair play to their keeper for the early saves that he made, but he couldn't keep them all out. Still no news of a Manchester City result, so we will just do what we can and hope that it's enough to keep us top of the table. A win will ensure that we stay at least 2 points clear. I'd really be desperate for City to drop points just one more time between now and the end of the season, please. Nordat. Bumped off it there. Soria could really do with the extra goal. just to give us a bit of a buffer. We've seen less BS in the past couple of episodes than we did when we went on that run of really poor results. Chapman looking to find the top corner. And that's the quality that helps you win leagues. George Chapman with his second and our second of the day. And that one is better than the first. I don't care what rating goalkeeper you have in between the sticks. Nobody keeps that out. Top bins. 2-0. There's the buffer we were after. Koutsias and Nordat. Simple enough for McCallum. Oh, that was supposed to go to Camavinga and it really hasn't. That's deflected. Had the keeper scrambling and it's going to go wide. That extra buffer goal might be very important. Mbappe off for Koutsias. Mbappe off for Avdic. Camavinga off for Kanazevic. And we'll try and see out the clean sheet if we can. And add another to the tally because, of course, goal difference is in City's favour. So we really do need to try and bang some goals in if we can. We'll try and add to the tally again. Oh, Chappers. You might have scored 2 great goals, but that pass is really, really bad, mate. Salazar down the line. I was trying to force him backwards, but he's been able to get it inside. Nordat and Koutsias linking up nicely. I think that was a tackle that took it to Salazar. Oh, Jesus! It felt like he was trying to score for them there, Keanu Hoover. Had the keeper diving away trying to stop it from going in. Thankfully, went over the bar, but I was worried there. Hoover up. McCallum up and away. It would be the most this save thing to happen, having been so close to the league on 2 separate occasions and finished second, to then finish second for a 3rd season in a row, only this time on goal difference, would be just typical. But we're going to get the victory here at the City Ground. And Forest are going to be keeping their reputation as a side that we're very happy to manage in the next English save. Not too far away now from that Nottingham Forest save. It will be towards the end of the month of June that we'll get started. So plenty of time for some more real-life transfers to go through before we end up updating the rosters. And, of course, the league standings to ensure that the right teams are in the right leagues as we start afresh, trying to replicate the 22-23 season. Finn back. And there's the final whistle. A 2-0 win. 2-0 do. 2-0 will do. Very pleased with it. Good goals as well. Regardless of the fact they had a poor keeper, we still played well and deserved the win. No news of City's result this particular match day. It's really frustrating when they don't play the same day as you. My manager rating continues to go down. They won again, Manchester City. They won again. So the gap stays at 2. So as we head into the final day, Brentford, who knocked us out of the FA Cup, of course, up next. Then it's Fulham a week later. And then just a few days after that, it's Tottenham Hotspur. We're at full strength, so we should be fine. Brighton are going to hold on to their 3rd spot by the looks of things. 8 points clear of Liverpool. Well, they are 8 points clear of Liverpool with 2 games to go for them. So Brighton definitely 3rd. Everton could challenge for that 4th spot with 2 games to go. Down at the bottom end of the table, Forest not super safe. 3 points from the drop zone and Villa have a game in hand. But with Spurs, unsurprisingly, at the bottom because they're still playing a goalkeeper at centre-back and a centre-back in goal. And Leicester in the relegation zone again. Spurs and Leicester are going to go down. They're going to yo-yo back up. And they're going to go back down again. Because good game! Anyway, join me tomorrow for the season finale, will you? Good. I'll see you then.